Yo, you know what it feels like? When I was sitting up there saying it's safe to say it ain't safe outside, telling these kids to stay home, get on the internet, make their money, being gamers and bloggers. And while I was doing that, y'all dudes was sitting up there calling us bozos, lames, and clowns. I'm gonna say it again. So now all of a sudden, after I paved the way, made millions, decked my house out, made it cool to be home, now all of a sudden the rappers is coming to the internet and y'all gonna act like y'all made it cool. Y'all bringing content creators together in a house that we built. Remember, we was the bloggers. We was the ones getting dissed. We was the ones getting criticized. But now it's okay? Because the rappers made it okay? So now y'all just gonna overshadow us. That's my message. I don't care who don't like it. My saying was it was safe to say it ain't safe outside, man. I'm about to go live again on YouTube. It is what it is. Stay tuned.
I used to be this drug dealer selling all these drugs. I started as a worker, then I turned into the plug. If you see me on the corner, nigga, you knew what it was. I was only 17, learning what the money does. If I went and bought it soft, then hard is what I turned it to. The profits in the wall and in my mom furniture. I promise that we all eat. That's something that I'm certain of. My life was just starting. Go ahead and pull the curtain up. It wasn't called the bando, it was called the crack house. Guns and the ammo, don't wanna take that route. Got this shit handled, even in a bad drought. Only if she take the ride, hope that she don't back out. Every car pass, you would think it was the cops. I'm picking up this cash, you would think it must have dropped. How long it's gonna last, you would think it would've stopped. Got this money coming fast, you would think it was a twat. I did this every day, man, it really ain't fazed me. I put up with a lot of shit if it just paid me. You married to the game, nigga, this is your baby. And if you wanna see it grow, then don't you get lazy. It's what the money does. This is 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 what the money does. I tell you what the money does. It can make you do strange things, like spending all your dough on clothes cause the name rings. Now you up walking feeling like someone ain't made king. Look to your left, that boy got on the same thing. Only difference is you hit the block with it first. Last Friday you matched the socks with the shirt. Really think them dudes need to stop doing perch. That they walking around looking like some guys out of birth. Got that piece on my hip, you know it ain't Gandhi. I'm looking for the flip, you know it ain't dominate. Fuck politics, I know they ain't finding me. So if I got a mitt, you know it ain't Romney. I'm walk on any corner, they like, no that ain't Poppy. I'm really coming for it and they know they can't stop me. I've always been humble, I ain't known to get cocky. I want a lot of things, but I don't wanna get sloppy. It's what the money does.